we living our truths or merely speaking them? We sign petitions, like and share posts, and change our profile pictures to support causes, yet offline our lifestyles remain the same. We claim to care for the planet, yet indulge in habits that tell a different story. We publicly advocate kindness, empathy, and positivity, spreading inspirational quotes and messages on social media, yet privately we partake in gossip and criticism. We assert that money isn't the be-all and end-all, yet our entire day seems to hinge on it. We express disgust at corporate greed, yet our lifestyles are entwined with materialism and excess. We don't think twice about splurging on clothes, fine dining, and vacations, but we gasp at the price tag of spiritual growth. If you argue that spiritual growth should be free, then why not demand your food to be free? We say we want to grow, but we run from discomfort and hate being called out. We like people who cheer us on, even when we're wrong, and we use jokes to avoid facing our problems. We profess a deep concern for the world's afflictions, yet we allocate a disproportionate amount of time to leisure and relaxation, trivial delights to keep us sidetracked just a little longer. We take strong stands on issues, only to realize later we were wrong, but we don't have the guts to admit it because we care more about being right. We pledge our commitment to the global community, but only after prioritizing our own welfare. Our love can quickly turn into hate. Our kindness depends on our mood. Our love and kindness seems conditional, hinging on personal gain. We profess a desire to lend a hand, yet we persist in behaviors that engender a perpetual need for our assistance. Our enterprises, seemingly established to serve, engender a cycle of dependency. We acknowledge the world's tribulations, yet allow ourselves to be diverted by indulgences, devoid of any sense of urgency, leaning on time as a crutch to mend our dilemmas. The illusion of infinite tomorrows keeps us stuck, fooling ourselves into believing we are on a path of betterment. And perhaps the worst offense? To contend we are merely human and doing our best. Translation: doing our best when it is convenient for me, when it preserves my comfort, my safety, my security, and my future, when it fits my beliefs, values, and agenda. Gandhi urged us to be the change we wish to see in the world. Tolstoy challenged, everyone thinks of changing the world, but no one thinks of changing himself. Rumi reflected, yesterday I was clever, so I wanted to change the world. Today I am wise, so I am changing myself. Krishnamurti warned, it is no measure of health to be well adjusted to a profoundly sick society. The sad reality, despite hundreds, no, thousands of books and speeches full of profound wisdom echoed throughout time, the world remains ever the same, if not worse, as when the word was spoken. The begging and praying of men and women who sacrificed their life to create change has fallen on deaf ears. We are empty people full of words and quotes. Inside, we have remained the same fearful, ambitious, petty, jealous, greedy, competitive, and individualistic little people. Are we content to be armchair philosophers, comfortably tweeting profundities in the coziness of our well-furnished living rooms? Or are we ready to roll up our sleeves and get our hands dirty in the messy yet fulfilling inner work of becoming the change that we shout for? It's time for a wake-up call. It's time for a brutal confrontation with the person that is staring back at us in the mirror. Why don't you start by taking a hard, honest, objective look at yourself? Why don't you start by taking responsibility for every thought and every feeling you have without letting anything pass by? Do not treat a single thought or feeling as insignificant or irrelevant. Every conscious moment of attention to the world of your thoughts and feelings is true compassion in every sense of that word, because your inner reality is shaping our shared outer world minute by minute. Therefore, give so much attention to the world of your thoughts and feelings day after day without tiring until they may transform into a quality of pure attention where nothing but attention remains. Because exposing the contents of one's own mind and its inherent dysfunction to the light of attention is the highest act of love that a human being can possibly perform. So, let's stop quoting wisdom. Let's stop waiting for a better tomorrow. And let's do it today, right now, one conscious moment of attention at a time. Take ownership of you.